What's going on, guys? Ross and ADP here, and what I have for you guys today is a 40 gun streak on Tremor. I didn't die, so that's kind of cool. I went 40-0. And what I'm going to be talking about in this video is why I like Ghost so much, because it's something that a lot of people don't agree on. Like, I have a lot of people coming into my stream telling me, like, if I'm playing Ghost, they're like, why are you playing this game? This game's awful, this and that. And it's been happening forever. Like, even during AW, when I played Ghosts instead of AW a lot, or COD 4 instead of AW, BO2, so on, I didn't really get a lot of complaints about BO2. And that's just because everybody likes that game, apparently. But what I'm going to do in this video is kind of talk about why I like Ghost so much, and also some things that could be fixed, that could have been fixed about Ghosts so that people would like it. Because it seems that there's just a few key issues that people dislike about Ghost that are easily fixable. And if there is a Ghost 2, it'll be a good game if these things are different. If, like, the things that I'm about to say are different than they were in Ghosts. It's basically just some things that are prevalent in Black Ops 2 and even Black Ops 3 that make people still like it. Even though the same underlying problems with those games exist, the counters to those are the things that make Black Ops good games. Those games are great for the reasons that Ghost is bad. And I'm going to go through that real quick. So, what people disliked about Ghost so much that I don't really care about in a Call of Duty is the graphics were pretty dull. The weapons were kind of like the camos and stuff on the weapons, dull. Like, this gold camo looks kind of like spray paint. It's not really that cool. And the map design was kind of boring. Like, just in general, the game had a very bleak look to it. It wasn't vibrant or sharp like Black Ops 2 was. And following Black Ops 2, which was a very almost cartoon looking game, it was very bright, colorful. The maps were, like, good looking. They had a good flow to them, which is something Ghost didn't really have. I can agree that Ghost had more bad maps than good maps. If I were to sit here and name all the good maps in Ghost, it would take me like 30 seconds. Where if I was to try and think of all the bad ones, it would take me a minute or two. It's definitely a bad ratio of good to bad maps. And that in itself really killed the game for people, because the giant maps in the game... Sorry about that, that's my phone. That was probably very loud. But the giant maps in the game really killed the flow of how it was played for people. And they could easily fix that in Ghost 2. And so that's basically what made people not like Ghost so much, in my opinion, is just the way the maps played, the colors in the maps, and that's about it. I guess weapon balance is kind of an issue, because you had your Honey Badger, your Vector, and your Remington, and that was basically it, like, especially after the AK-12 got patched. And so those are the only guns you would see people use. But the thing that makes Ghost so good, in my opinion, is the hit detection and then the connections between players, which kind of go hand in hand. If a weapon says it's going to kill you in 4 shots at a certain range, it's going to kill it 4 shots at a certain range, and all 4 of those shots will register when your crosshair is on that person. When in Black Ops 2, in Black Ops 3 even, that's not the case. You know, sometimes you'll kill somebody in 8 bullets, and they all register, or they don't register, whatever. You might get 8 hit markers, you might not, but you're pretty certain that your bullets hit. When in other times you will get your 4-shot kill, your 5-shot kill, whatever it is the weapon is supposed to do. And that's a thing that kind of, I believe the connections and the appearance of the game itself is what kind of separates a Treyarch and an Infinity Ward fan. And honestly, neither game has been able to get both right. That's kind of the problem. You could say, like, Modern Warfare 3 was very good. But I mean, it was an older game, so they couldn't really get the colors quite right. So if Ghost 2 is able to just liven up the maps a little bit, liven up, like, the camos and some of the fun, like, pretty stuff that, you know, BO2 fans, BO3 fans like, I think it'll be a good game. And the name itself, Ghost, won't kill the franchise. That's a big fear that a lot of us have, is that Ghost is just not going to sell well, even if it's a good game, because they think of the original Ghost. But I feel like if they could just make it prettier looking and keep the solid hit detection, it'll be a great game. And that's all I have for the commentary. It was just kind of a random one. I just had a couple thoughts in my mind for a while, and these are always questions I get. So if there's any questions I didn't cover, just let me know in the comment section, or if I kind of missed something that I said I was going to talk about.